Guys, you see on every video that I made on September 26th, the only date, 90% of the time I talked about the date January 17th and January 18th connected to September 26th. 90% of those videos, January 17th and 18th, connect to September 26th. It says September 26th would be Judgment Day. September 26th, 27th, I said over and over again in those videos, and we have this ritual that they don't stop talking about. Every headline for the past, since September 26th, now today's September 29th, every headline has been about this Nasrallah, how big it is, how Iran threatens vengeance. Iran threatens vengeance. All we talked about in those videos was Iran and September 26, 27. And on that very day this occurred. What is the point? The point is, on all those videos, every one of them, let's check it out. Now, every one of those videos, all I talked about was the calendar from January of 2024. Here, flashback. This is the January calendar that I've shown in every single video. Look at this. So we're in the month 11. And what is month 11? The month of Av. You minus 6. And you end up at 5. So this number right here is 5-6. January 18th. The Simpsons 518 code. They're using the first biblical month, or the biblical month 5, and using the Gentile day 18. That's why you see the 518 and World War III starting on 517. So then all you simply have to do is go right here where it says 17 and 18 and see it's the date January 29th and January. Now you see every single time I talk about January 7th, 18th, these mockers and scoffers, which is fine. They can mock and scoff. They're part of the script because they're beer drinking morons. Okay. They do not see that we are in a leap year. They don't even know what a leap year is. They've never even heard of Shimshat Torah. The dates they're picking, these rapture video people are picking the Feast of Trumpets. There will not be a single newsworthy event, not even a thunderstorm during the Feast of Trumpets. The dates that they pick are so obvious, a 5-year-old can see this. They're not going to do this on the dates that so many people can see because they have to make sure these soldiers, these military people, and all these militaries across the world, millions and millions of military people, sacrifice their bodies for their country. They want to make sure that these military people don't know this is a script. They want to make sure that they know these Jesuits and all these countries are all friends behind the scene. They're all brothers. Iran and Russia, they're all brothers behind the scenes. Okay? This is why they made everyone take the juice, the COVID juice. We'll talk about that later, why they did that. It's so blatantly obvious. But the point being is very simple, that we are in a leap year. So all these dates that we connected to January of 2024 are connected to this month we're going to be in, Tishri. That's the month we're currently on the Torah calendar. It's a leap year. So we're going to be in the same month on the Hebrew calendar. So all these dates we talked about in these prior videos connected to September 26th, a date that they did not pass up by doing the most massive ritual in the history of the world, that the headlines for the past 3 days are all about this ritual they did on September 26th and 27th, and they won't stop talking about it, and Iran won't stop talking about revenge. This day is so massive and was so massive that we are literally on the precipice of nuclear world Armageddon. And I'm telling you, this September 26th date was such a marker in time that it connected to January 17th and 18th. All you have to do is look at January 17th and 18th. All you have to do is that. Look. So here we are again. We are in the first Hebrew month. And what date are we watching again? January 17th and 18th. The precise connection I talked about in every single video for the past month. Why? Because it connects to right here, October 21st. And Tishri means 1, so there's your 9/11, and then there is your 7/11. Why is that important? That's important because the snake oil man, the snake, said 9/11 with 7/11. Nobody mixes 9/11 with 7/11. I'm telling you, all this connected to September 26th precisely, but we're in a leap year. And every single video was about January 17th and 18th, the International Day of Judgment. Every single video. If we're in a leap year, the month repeats. Oh my God, man. Nothing will happen on the Feast of Trumpets. Nothing will happen on Yom Kippur. Absolutely nothing will happen until they get to the very day we talked about in every video for the past month, and they did a massive ritual, which is September 26th. That day is January 17th and 18th, connected now precisely to October 21st. So the mockers can mock and scoff and do all those things, which is fine, because they're beer-drinking morons. They haven't read a book. They want to go on YouTube and, oh, this guy was wrong. You don't understand why we picked those dates. You don't understand why I read dozens and dozens of these books, over 3,000 pages of these satanic books, to provide a date that a massive ritual occurred. You don't know why I knew about February 24th, the exact day in 2022 Russia would attack, in advance. It was in these books. The scripture people, when you only read the Bible, not the Torah, not the Quran, you don't know the dates. You have to read all these books. You have to know all the entire script, all the religions. You have to know the entire code. So you have to know, they're simply telling you that January 17th and 18th is massive. If nuclear war didn't occur on that day, we are in a leap year. There's only one more month that connects to January, and that's the month we're about to be in. Guys, I'm telling you, the only day that they gave you was September 26th and 27th. This is not by chance. They want you to look at September 26th and 27th and know it's Shimshat Torah. That is the only day they provided. So you connect that with January 17th. The month, the day they're giving you is the first Torah month. So you got to make sure that it's connected to the first Torah month, because this is precise, and we got this massive, unbelievable ritual on it where Iran vows revenge and the rest of it. This date, the 26th and 27th, I'm not just saying that. I mean, if there wasn't a ritual there, if there wasn't this massive event, I wouldn't even posting a video or making any videos about this stuff. I'm telling you, there is no other date besides this one coming up on October 21st, which is connected now, still connected to January 17th and 18th, connected to September 26th. I mean, the first Shimshat Torah, we had the October 7th, 2023 ritual. The second Shimshat Torah on September 26th, 27th. The second Shimshat Torah, we had this Hezbollah and Nasrallah pushes Mideast conflict into new territory. Okay? Look at that timestamp. 9/24. 9/24. That is exactly the day we're looking at. If you go back to those prior videos, that September 26th connection. Okay? Those are the dates we're looking at. So, bottom line is that this date, October 21st, is exactly connected to our September 26th and our January 17th and 18th date. I'm telling you, that's the date to watch. The other ones are going to be disappointing. Nothing's going to happen on those dates. It's only a few weeks to wait, but you can watch those other dates, but nothing's going to happen, and there's no reason in focusing on them because they're not going to make it that obvious. These people in the comments, they just don't reference just scripture. They go on Google, they do this research, and this is why these dates are matching up, and this is why they're able to come up with these mind-blowing comments about Nasrallah and the victory of God and Beirut means wells, because they go outside of what these rapture video people are going outside of. You don't see the rapture video people, talking about anything like this stuff, like these people are talking about, like iPet Goat and the Oh Knowing and Donnie Darko and the solar eclipse. I mean, they go outside of these, outside, and they go to what the enemy is showing you, because that's where the answers are. That's where the answers are. So, all right, that's what I got for you. Thank you.